So I was watching this movie with my wife last night, Stephen King, the great Stephen King. It's called Gerald's Game. It's on Netflix. You should definitely check this one out. So the thing is that there's a husband and wife, after years and years together, the sex gets boring. So they want to, juice it up, spice it up a little bit. I'm all for that. So what he did was he wanted to handcuff his wife. He actually did, in fact, do this. This was his fantasy, was to handcuff his wife to the bed. It's kind of similar bed to like what I have. It had the wood, the wood in the background. So he put like, one hand over here, one hand over there. She was like this, and he handcuffed her. So everything was all set to go, but he had a heart attack. Not good. So now she was trapped. Guy just dropped dead. Freaking crazy, right? Like a black widow. That's like the worst heart attack you could get. You're out. Okay. So now she's there all alone. Prior to her being handcuffed, there was this homeless dog out it was like she's in the wilderness. This house is in the wilderness. It's in the middle of nowhere. So that's another thing. It's literally in the middle of it's in the woods. No one's there except for this homeless dog, of which she gave this thing called Kobe steak. It was $200 a portion. She didn't realize it was that expensive. She gave 4 pieces of steak to the dog. But it turns out that Kobe steak was not enough for the dog. He turned out to be interested in human meat. So he came in, he smelled that the guy was dead. He smelled the blood, started licking the blood. It was freaking nasty. Started eating the guy, the husband who died of a heart attack. So she's screaming, "Get the F out of here." Then she's screaming, "Help! Help!" And this friggin' guy comes in. He looks like a monster. You should see this guy. Scary mother effer. This is the guy I was telling you about. If you saw my previous video. Some TikToker made this fake bullshit video that a monster was terrorizing this new couple that bought a house. Well, they got the idea from the movie, Gerald's Game. This was the character. So this is but the funny thing is, in the movie, this guy was for real. Like this guy was no joke. This guy tore people apart, man. Forget about it. What he did, this guy was more or less, he was interested in men like Lou. He liked men, so that's why this woman her life was saved. He prefers to eat men. But anyway, I don't want to give too much of the movie away. You should watch it. It's on Netflix. Gerald's Game. Thumbs up from the Apefather.